Let's talk comfort food. Today I'm going to show you how to make a smoked shepherd's pie. We're going to start by dicing up and sauteing some onions and carrots, mixing them in with the ground beef, getting it out into the smoker for about a half hour, pulling it back into the house, and then topping it with the creamiest mashed potatoes you've ever had. And then we'll get it under the broiler for a few minutes to crisp everything up. It's going to be incredible. My name is Rich, and this is RACZ Barbecue and Grill, and it is windy as hell. So to the house, and let's get cooking. Another simple recipe for you guys today. We're going to be doing a shepherd's pie. So let's just get right into it. We're going to start by dicing up carrots, onions, mincing some garlic. So what I like to do is get one side of the carrot flat first so it doesn't roll around on you when you're cutting it. And then just cut it into strips. And we're calling this shepherd's pie, and technically it's a cottage pie, right? Traditionally, shepherd's pie uses ground lamb. Today we're using ground beef, so that is technically a cottage pie, but people interchange them. But in case you ever have an argument with somebody when you make this and they say, that's not shepherd's pie, you can tell them, yes, I know, but stop being so critical about everything. While I'm doing this, I've got about 2 tablespoons of oil in the cast iron skillet behind me. So we'll saute these up along with the onions. Dice up onion. And then we'll just mince up some garlic. Using 4 cloves of garlic, that should be enough. We just want to saute these for a few minutes before we actually mix them in with ground beef. That way everything's nice and tender, obviously. So we'll just get these over in the skillet. Just want to cook these down until the carrots start getting soft. The onions will caramelize first, but we want to get the carrots a little bit tender. You can see the onions have caramelized nicely. The carrots are just a little tender. They have a little bit of a bite to them still. We don't want to cook them fully because they will cook while they're mixed in with the meat. Just want to add our garlic and just let that go for a couple minutes until it starts getting fragrant. Then we'll mix it all in. Meanwhile, I have a pot of water boiling on the stove, and in just a minute here we'll get to making the mashed potatoes. With the garlic in, this is ready, so we're just going to turn the heat off and pull aside here, and let's get started on the potatoes. Alright, so you want about 2.5 to 3 pounds of potatoes. I'm using golden potatoes, but it really doesn't matter. You can use russet, red, whatever you like. Just in decent sized chunks. They cook down quickly for us. Alright, so let's get the potatoes in the boiling water now. So while the potatoes are boiling, we'll get the ground beef into the carrots and onions and garlic that we sauteed up a few minutes ago and get that whole shebang out into the smoker. What we're going to do, I have 2 pounds of ground beef. And like I was saying before, ground beef technically makes this a cottage pie. Ground lamb, then you have the right to call it a shepherd's pie, I suppose. I call it what I want to call it. I've always called it shepherd's pie. That's always worked well for me. So just break up the meat. And the skillet's still off. We're not turning this on. We're going to cook all this in the smoker. Just want to get things mixed up the best that we can. So to the meat, we're going to add a 1/2 teaspoon of salt, a 1/2 teaspoon of pepper, a teaspoon of thyme, and a teaspoon of rosemary. And then again, we're going to mix. Mix and just fold it over, you know, the best that you can, because once we pull this back out of the smoker, there's obviously going to be some fat in there from it rendering down, and we'll give it another good stir at that point as well. But okay, we're ready to get this out to the grill. Okay, the smoker preheated at 235 degrees, so we'll just throw the whole pan in, check on it in about 30 minutes, maybe a little bit longer, see how we're doing. Okay, potatoes are done. They are fork tender. Just to show you what I'm talking about here, the fork just slides in and it starts breaking apart. That's where you want to be. So shut off the heat and we'll strain these in the colander. Just gonna let those rest for a few minutes to cool down a little bit, and then we'll get to mashed potatoes. Are still pretty hot, but they're workable. I'm not burning my hands, so I can do this. So creamy mashed potatoes. It's not a secret, but the thing I like to do is use a potato ricer. It's just like a giant garlic press, basically. One of the cool things about it is, you probably noticed, I didn't peel the potatoes. You don't need to when you're using a ricer. So just load the potato ricer up and just squeeze together. And you can see it comes out like, I guess, little pieces of rice. But this tool's awesome, and all the skin is still inside. Okay, now that we got the potatoes all riced up, we're going to add 2 tablespoons of butter, about a half a cup of cheddar cheese, and half a teaspoon of salt, pepper, and a tablespoon of smoked paprika, just for color. Half a cup of milk, and then just stir. And that's what's nice about this ricer. I mean, we're just mixing. We're not smashing. There's no lumps. I mean, listen, if you like the lumps, that's fine. I'm not here to tell you that you can't do it that way. I just prefer to have a nice creamy mashed potatoes for this recipe. If you want them a little bit chunky, that's fine. That's the great thing about cooking, right? You can do what you want. Make it your own. Don't let anybody tell you you're doing anything wrong. Okay, potatoes are ready. We're just waiting on the meat. Once that is done, we'll bring everything back in the house and assemble this. Ground beef has been in the smoker at 225 for about 35 minutes now. Let's check the temperature real quick. Yeah, we're at 140. It's right where we want to be. It'll finish cooking when we take it into the house and finish up the sauce. Okay, back on the stove. And that's what it looks like straight out of the smoker. A little bit of grease, not too much, but we're going to leave that in there. We're not going to strain that off. It's a little bit pink in certain spots, but again, that's okay because we are going to turn the heat back on the stove and get our thickening sauce going. So we just want to bring this to a simmer. And the first thing we're going to do is add in 4 tablespoons of flour. This will help thicken the beef broth up. We're going to add a tablespoon of tomato paste. 14.5 ounce can of beef broth, 1 can of sweet peas, liquid drained from them. Let's give this all a good stir. We're going to bring this up to a nice simmer, let the sauce thicken up, break up the larger chunks of the ground meat as we're stirring. You can actually smell the smoke in the ground beef, just that extra flavor profile that puts this recipe over the top, I think. We'll let that simmer for about 7 or 8 minutes, and then we'll put the mashed potatoes up on top and get it into the oven. Okay, this is reduced down and thickened up. It's been about 8 minutes. So we're going to turn the heat off and get our potatoes in. Just try to do them a big scoop at a time, and then we'll spread them out. Gotta take your time with this part, otherwise you end up just mixing everything together. We're just gonna score it a little bit, just for decorative purposes. Lightly sprinkle it with some cheddar cheese. And then into the broiler. Okay, we'll let that go for about 4 or 5 minutes. I'll keep an eye on it and see what we get. Okay, change of plan. We're not going to 5 minutes, we're doing 2 because this thing's ready to be pulled out. Oh yeah, that is is gorgeous. I mean, look at this thing. That is just beautiful. All right, one last step. A little bit of parsley, just to pretty it up. And there is our smoked shepherd's pie. Probably one of the best comfort foods you can make. We're gonna let this rest for about 10 minutes before we dig into it, give it a taste, and see if we did everything right. Okay, we're ready for the taste test and see how this thing turned out. And just because I'm a big dork, we're gonna serve this in mini cast iron pans. Oh man. Look at that. This stuff just looks phenomenal. I could eat this whole damn thing. Unfortunately, I have to feed the family too. So that's it. That is the smoked shepherd's pie. As always, thanks for watching. I appreciate everybody that spends time watching the videos. Browse the channel, check out some of the other ones that we have up there. There's some really good stuff going on. We're trying to be consistent with our uploads. So far it's been every week, week and a half. Recipe for this will be in the description. And as always, thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.